This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say is allegedly. All right. Welcome in, you guys. Let me, I got my iPad here. Let me bring you guys up real quick. Okay. Oops. So just give me a second. Where am I at? What am I doing? All right, here I am. Let's see. There I am. Okay. And let me pause that. Okay, let me welcome some people. Thank you so much, James Moyner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get my bells. Here they are. Let me scoot my chair over. And let's not show the bra strap. There we go. Thank you, James Moyner. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the donation. I so appreciate it. Okay. Becky, welcome in. She said, hey, did you hear the Pope is going to be in Chicago on Taco's man's birthday? I heard that. I did hear that. Hey, Lunar, EMT girl, Becky, welcome in. Christina, welcome in. Christina says, hello, everybody. Angie B, Trollbuster. Oh, perfect. Okay. Christina says, I wonder who gave Muskrat the black eye. I did a reading, and I did get that it was Miller. What did I start calling him? I gave him a name. I can't remember the name I gave him. Anyway, I did get it with Stephen Miller. I guess some readers didn't get that, but that's what I got. Okay. Let me see who else is in here. Christopher Cotton, welcome in. Christopher Cotton says, will the Orange Menace succeed in getting retribution on AG Letitia James? Okay, I'll ask that in just 1 second. Real quick, you guys, make sure, and he did it right, make sure you guys put your question in caps. And we're answering questions about our country's mess politically, and then any current events that you want me to ask about, okay? Let me ask that question real quick, Christopher. Clear. Spirit, will the Orange Menace succeed in getting retribution on New York AG Letitia James? Okay. It's saying no. Very good. I wonder if that's going to be because he's going to be removed. Let me ask that question real quick. Clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace not going to be able to commit retribution to Letitia James? Is that because he's going to be removed before then? Okay, good. It's saying yes, he'll be removed before then. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying here. Cecilia, welcome in. Leave me alone, sunshine. Becky, welcome in. Okay, Becky said some people are saying Miller, but some people are saying others are saying Besant. Who's Besant? I've heard the name, but I can't remember who he is. Joanne, Purdy, Susie Cat, Cannabis Queen, Jennifer, Beth, LVJ Creations, welcome in. Did I say that already? Ida, Bridget, Quiet Breezy, my awesome moderator, welcome in. Cheryl, Ida. Okay, Christina says, Miller's soon-to-be ex-wife must be hard up. I mean, Muskrat and Hitler Jr., I'd rather be alone. Exactly. Exactly. I'd rather be alone. That woman is nuts. I don't care how much money she thinks that Muskrat has. He ain't got no money. He doesn't have any money. But I don't care how much money you have. You couldn't pay me. I don't can't give me $1 million. Absolutely not. I wouldn't touch none of them. No amount of money is worth being with any of them. Absolutely not. Just 1 second, you guys. Sorry, I thought my readers were clean, but then, I don't know. Something happened. They're not that clean. Okay, now my reader should be good. There we go. I can see so much better. Okay, so you guys can start asking questions, okay? Some people have already started, so you agree with me, Beth? Cheryl, welcome in. Becky Bailey, welcome in. Okay, Christina Mello, welcome in. And Christina says, don't forget boycott. Oh, yes. Christina just said, don't forget boycott Mondays, power to the people. It's working. So true. Don't you guys feel like the Orange Menace is shrinking? His powers are shrinking. The Supreme Court has, I think, 3 times gone against him, except for this last time. I think it's 500,000 immigrants. They've agreed, don't have protective status. They had the protective status under Biden, and under Trump, because Trump doesn't want them, they let him remove that protective status. That's the only thing they've gone with him so far. I think they've done 3, and then they've gone with him once. But why did they have to do that? So disgustingly horrible. And then federal judges have gone against him. People are calling him Taco. He's turning into a joke, okay? So he's losing power. He's just deflating. And I am here for it. Quiet Breezy, so cute, goes, he needs to shrink and remove himself. That's a good one. Oh, James, you had a question? Did I not read? Oh, James, I'm so sorry. You gave me a donation. I didn't even read your question. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Okay. In human time, will the in human time. Okay. In human time, will the U.S. military remove Trump from the White House before his birthday, June 14th? Let's ask. And James, again, I am so sorry. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay. Clear. Spirit. In human time, will the U.S. military remove Trump from the White House before his birthday, June 14th, 2025? Oh, look at it. It's just shaking. Okay, things are in flux. It's just shaking. That means things are in flux. That could be a good thing, though, you guys. That could be a really good thing. All right, let me go down. And again, James, so sorry. You don't give me a donation. I didn't even read your question. I can't believe I did that. Sorry. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom. Okay. Christina says, I love the reporter who called him Taco, and he had the nerve to tell the reporter that was mean. I know. Dude, you are evil. You're like the devil. And you're talking about, because someone called you Taco, you've done 100 times worse to people. It's insane. Aunt Esther, welcome in. I like your name. I love Aunt Esther from, what was that TV show? Oh my God, I can't think of it. But I love Aunt Esther. What's the TV show? You guys are going to say it in the chat, I'm sure. All I can think of is Good Times, but it wasn't Good Times, but it was around that time when Good Times was on. What was the name of that show? Sanford and Son. Thank you, Joanne Purdy. That's it, Sanford and Son. Love Sanford and Son. Bruce Dallas, welcome in. Thanks, Quiet Breezy. Aunt Esther says, watch it, Angie. You remember. Oh my God. Ben Day 419 says, I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. He was coming to Elizabeth. He was dying every day. Every show he was about to die. He's coming to his wife who died. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. Hilarious. Okay, Christina has a question. Wouldn't it be great if the little mushroom Trumpenstein was taken out on his birthday by the military? It would be phenomenal. Are you laughing, Aunt Esther? Okay, let me keep going up here. Okay, EMT girl has a question. Clear, Spirit. Will the Orange Menace and the administration be successful in merging all Americans in one personal database to spy on us? Thank God, no. Okay, it's saying no. I have another question. This Medicaid and Medicare thing, okay? Let's see where the energy is with all of it, because I've been watching the news and it's making me nervous. Clear, Spirit. Is Medicare going to be okay? Saying yes. Clear, Spirit. Is Medicaid going to be okay? Okay, it says yes. Clear, Spirit. Is food stamps going to be okay? Okay, it said yes. Clear, Spirit. Is Section 8 going to be okay? Okay, it said yes. What else is there? Oh, Social Security. The main thing they want to cut. Clear, Spirit. Is Social Security going to be okay? Okay, all those main ones they're staying still are going to be okay, and they're all in that bill to get cut. So that's why I hate listening to the news. Okay. LVJ says, I knew Stephen Miller gave Elon that black eye because his right eye was blackened and Stephen Miller is left-handed. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. Let's just confirm. Okay, let's just confirm again. Clear, Spirit. Did Stephen Miller give Muskrat that black eye? I've always gotten yes. It's still yes. Okay. Christina Mello says, funny how you don't see or hear from Marjorie Trader Green or Lauren Bobo, the clown Bobert. Where are they? Isn't that true? You aren't hearing from them. Oh, that's a good one, Chris Victor. And welcome in, Chris Victor. Welcome in, Mustafa. ABC, welcome in. And everybody who just came in, if you have, okay, we're doing questions, pendulum questions, yes or no questions about our country's political debacle from hell, and also any current events, okay? So those are the questions you can ask me to ask my pendulum, okay? Okay, Chris Victor. Spirit, okay, clear. Spirit, will the rich have to pay taxes? Finally. Yes. Clear. Will it be under the Trump administration? No. Clear. Will it be under the Kamala Harris administration? Yep. All right. So I get under Orange Menace's administration? No. But under Kamala Harris's? Yes. Okay. 4219 Bob, welcome in. Cecilia, welcome in. Raina Callie 559, welcome in. Okay, ABC says, I got a question. Was it bad move for Harris to push trans kid agenda as hard as she did? All right, let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Was it a bad move for Harris to push the trans kid agenda as hard as she did? I guess they're saying no. And I can agree with no because, I mean, I agree, of course, because my pendulum said it, but I can see it because, who was it? Alliance True, the two different groups who did the statistics that proved that Kamala won, which was that Alliance group, and then Greg Palast, and they both came out with she got like 75%, and he got like 25%, or or it was 70% her and 30% him, which makes sense because he's only had 30%. And then it makes sense that it wasn't the wrong move to support trans kids because she got 70% of the vote. So most people believe, let people be who they are. Okay. Okay. Manwich, welcome in. And Manwich has a question. Spirit, did Muskrat really leave the White House? Did he really leave the White House? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is the Muskrat working in the shadows though? Is he working in the shadows? Yes. Okay. So he left, but he's working in the shadows. He physically left, but he's still working in the shadows. Okay. Ann Smith, welcome in. And Ann has a question. Spirit, will Kamala be elected the 47th president in 2025? Yes. And this is all I've ever gotten, you guys. And look how big it is. That's all I've ever gotten is yes. And not in 2026, 2025. Okay, Becky says, I've seen some recent interviews with Muskrat, and he has been running away from some questions. I'm sure he has been, like how he got that black eye. Okay, let me not start laughing about that again. Okay, let me go back up here. Remember, if you guys have any questions, put them in caps, okay? That's a good question, Cecilia. Clear. Spirit, is Diddy guilty? Look at that. Yep. And it's a big yes. Look how big it is. Guilty as hell. So disgusting and so sad. So disgusting and so sad. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom here. Lorenzo, welcome in. Okay, Linda Russell, welcome in. And Linda Russell has a question. Clear. Spirit, what is going on with Governor... Oh, wait. Wait. Linda says, what is going on with Governor Newsom? Is Governor Newsom leaving the Democrats? Okay, did he say some other stuff that's weird? Clear. Spirit, is Governor Newsom leaving the Democrats? No. What did he say recently? I know he has said some weird things that make him out of character for him. Very out of character. Some of the things he said or done. He's been weird. In fact, I think he has like a little YouTube channel and he's interviewing people and he's trying to act like that bro culture. It's like, come on. You're a little too old for that too. Oh, I have a question because I just saw Diddy and Orange Menace on the screen. Clear. Spirit, is the Orange Menace going to pardon Diddy? Look at that. That's just in flux. I got another question. Clear. Spirit, did the Orange Menace go to any of the freak-offs? Look at that. Uh-huh. Sure did. I got another question. Clear. Spirit, did Epstein go to any of the freak-offs? Of course. Epstein went too. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, Linda has a question. Yes, Quiet Breezy, entertainment purposes only. Clear. Linda has a question. Clear. Is Biden's health getting better? Said no. Okay. All right, let me just go up again. Wait, how is our President Joe Biden doing such a great human? Okay, Linda said, will there be a trade agreement with U.S. and China? Clear. Spirit. Will there be a trade agreement with U.S. and China? Geez, that's in flux too. It's just shaking. All right, that's still in flux too. Leave Me Alone says, will Elon start talking against the administration? And you know what's weird? He's already started talking against the administration. He goes, I don't want to talk bad of Trump, but I don't agree with everything he does and everything he's done. And then he's talked about how he don't like the tariffs and that he needs to stop the tariffs. So he's already started doing that. But let's ask and see. Because what I want to know is he going to out Orange Menace that he stole him the election? And I want him to show receipts. Clear. Spirit. Will Elon start talking against the administration? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Will the muskrat, will he expose that he stole the election for the Orange Menace? Yep. Thank you, Quiet Breezy, for that one. Look at it go. Awesome. So I've done reading on it, and I've gotten that the muskrat is going to expose the Orange Menace and say that he stole the election for him because he's so upset. He feels like he got kicked out of the White House, because he did. Nobody likes him in the White House. The Orange Menace don't like him. He feels like he was used and abused. Oh, poor Elon. But he feels used and abused because he's spent all that money and he's got kicked out. And he's lost tons of money with Tesla and a ton of money, period. So, and everybody hates him. So, I think I got that if he's going down, so is the Trumpster. Okay, Textburst says, will ICE be eliminated? I hope so. I think you said Gestapo. Oh, ICE. Okay, let's ask ICE. Clear. Spirit. Will ICE be eliminated? No. Clear. Spirit. Under KAMALA, will ICE be used a lot more responsibly? Yes. Okay. They both came up. Sorry, all caps. I'm driving. Is he going to give Diddy a pardon? Bob, I just asked about if he's going to give, if the Orange Menace is going to give Diddy a pardon, and it's just my pendulum's just shaking. So it's in it's still in motion still. Okay. Okay, Leave Me Alone says, will Job Corps be put back for troubled teens and young adults? That was mean to get rid of that. That was disgusting. That is one of the most disgusting things that Orange Menace did. Job Corps, I was listening to, I forgot who I was listening to. Anyway, they do such great work. I mean, a lot of the kids are homeless. So they provide homeless children homes, make sure they get an education. They make sure they graduate from high school. They make sure they get their GED or high school education. They get to work, and when they in high school, they get to work and start training for a trade. They're loved and cared for. And he took that away. He is absolutely disgusting. He makes me sick. That really just pisses me off. Clear, Spirit. Will Job Corps be put back for troubled teens and young adults? Yes. Clear. Will it be under the Orange Menace administration? Of course not. Clear. Will it be under Kamala Harris's administration? Yes. It's a big yes. I sure hope that that organization has enough money to keep going until Kamala can get in, so those kids don't get let go to the street. That's upsetting me. I'm really getting upset. Oh, the one thing I hate to hear children being messed with. I don't like children being messed with. I don't like children being harmed. I don't like anyone being harmed. But children especially. They're children, for God's sakes. And they were already obviously led a really sad life as it was if they ended up on the street. Horrendous. 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 Quiet Breezy said, y'all got some great questions, don't they? Oh, God. Cecilia, I'm afraid to ask that question. And I think the answer is yes, because I heard something else about this whole situation, which was absolutely disgusting. Oh, okay, Cecilia, I'm going to ask. Clear, Spirit, were children involved in the freak-offs? Look at that. Yes. Absolutely disgusting. I've seen several things on YouTube about this. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He needs to go to prison for the rest of his life and never come out. Okay? He never needs to come out again. Never. Okay, Linda wants to know this. Clear. Spirit, will there be a military parade for the Orange Menace? I keep getting no. When is this parade supposed to be? Isn't it like 2 weeks away? Somebody let me know at the bottom. Clear. Spirit. Will the parade not happen because the Orange Menace will be removed before the parade? Is this why? Saying yes. A big yes. Okay, this is I'm not promising in 2 weeks that this is going to happen, but the energy right now is what it's saying, okay? Energy can change. I hope to God it doesn't. Okay, June 14th. So we're like 2 weeks away. Okay, like I said, I can't make promises because energy can change. Anything can change at any time. But the energy right now is saying yes. Please let the energy stay the same. Oh, wait. Linda said, is Elon the father of Stephen Miller's baby? Okay, Linda, let me ask that. Clear, Spirit, is Elon the father of Stephen Miller's baby? No, but watch this. One of you guys asked me this question, and I asked it in one of my videos. Clear, Spirit, is Stephen Miller's wife pregnant from the muskrat? See, it's saying yes. Shameful. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Okay. Cecilia has another question. Did Oprah a part of Diddy's freak-offs and a gatekeeper? I know I've heard something about Oprah, and I'm like, what's with the Oprah thing? Here we go. Clear, Spirit. Was Oprah a part of Diddy's freak-offs? No. But I think she could be a gatekeeper. Let's ask. Spirit, was Oprah a gatekeeper of P. Diddy and his freak-offs? Look. Yes. Why would she be a gatekeeper for that crap? So she didn't, here it's saying she didn't partake, but she was a gatekeeper. Why? Olivia, welcome in. Olivia says the Orange claims he doesn't know Diddy very well. He is such a liar. They keep showing him. When he was on The Apprentice, this lady was sitting there and they were having a conversation about Diddy. And he goes, oh, he's a good friend of mine. I really like him. He's a real good guy. Real good friend of mine. Known him for a long time. He's on film saying that. And then he's trying to say, I don't know him very well. What the Democrats need to do is put that on repeat on a commercial. Okay. Leave Me Alone has a question. Clear. Spirit. Will Muskrat start talking against the administration since he claims he was mistreated by them? Yep. And I've gotten that also that he's going to expose the Orange Menace cheated and that he did it. He got him the election with receipts. Let me just confirm that. Clear. Spirit. When Muskrat outs the Orange Menace, is he going to show receipts? Because see, the administration is trying to ruin his reputation ahead of time because I think they know it's coming so that nobody believes them. That's what they're thinking. I'm sure he has receipts. Yeah, you can be on drugs and also steal an election and have receipts that people will believe. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom. Hey, Krista Franklin, welcome in. Linda says, that is why you keep getting the pregnancy card when you do your readings. Oh, you're right. I do get that pregnancy card all the time. And I'm always like, what the heck? Why am I getting the pregnancy card? Because real quick, my guides, they'll throw things in. It may not have to do with anything with what I'm asking, and it may have nothing to do with that person. And I've discovered that. And I've asked my guides. I'm like, because we always get the SEX cards, and I'm like, it has nothing to do with the question I'm asking. So I asked my guides, and I did it in a video, and I said, are you guys just throwing things in the reading that have nothing to do with the reading to just let me know? And they're like, yes. So, and I said, is it the Epstein stuff when you guys keep throwing that in to let us know that Epstein's going to be exposed? And my guides and my pendulum said, yeah. So I'm like, and I get that all the time, that this Epstein stuff is going to be huge and that it's going to be exposed soon. Rhonda, welcome in. Cheryl Harrelson, welcome in. Okay. I know, Christina. I know. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Because Oprah did admit that she had been molested as a child. So why would you do that? Why would you protect a predator? Unbelievable. Manwich 60, welcome in. And Manwich 60 says, will felon reveal the steal? When you say the felon, you mean Orange Menace, right? Well, the Orange Menace has already admitted he stole the election quite a few times. Manwich 60, let me know. If that's what you mean. Is it the Orange Menace? Are you asking if the Orange Menace will reveal this deal? Let me know. I'll go back down in a second. Oh my God. Christina said, I watched a YouTuber named Jamal. He talks about creepy Diddy and there were kids involved. And there's a girl named Ava who disappeared. Oh my God. Becky said, I heard Diddy had a 14-year-old girlfriend. I've listened to so much stuff. It's hard to listen to because it's so disgusting and it's so horrific. He's a true predator and he needs to be in prison for the rest of his life and never come out. I feel sorry. He has 2 daughters. I think they're twins. Are they twins? They look twins to me. I feel sorry for his daughters, for any of his kids. Linda says she has friends who work for Job Corps. Linda, does Job Corps, do they have enough funding right now for like a month or two to keep some of the kids there while, you know, hopefully Kama gets in there? Let me know. Oh my God. Cheesy Vibes, welcome in. Cheesy Vibes says Job Corps is $213 million in deficit. Previous administrations could have fixed it years ago. Why? Why didn't the Democrats fix it? Oh, so horrible. Oh my God. Olivia says in the Bronx, it closes on Friday. That is horrific. Thank you, Susie Cat. Hugs and smooches to you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Susie Cat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Okay. Okay, let me keep going up here. Oh, I think I skipped some stuff. Christina says, is creepy Diddy going to snitch on his so-called celebrity friends? Clear. Spirit, is creepy Diddy going to snitch on his so-called celebrity friends? Huh. It's in flux. It's in flux. I'm sure there's a whole lot of stuff. I'm sure his life is being threatened like Epstein's was. That if he names names, he's going to, you know, be unalived like Epstein. So it's just shaking right now. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom here. Oh, God. Linda said no funding. Oh my God. Why would he do that to children? He always wants to hurt kids. Always. He put babies in cages. The USAID, I think it's 500,000 people have died from starvation and sickness, and most of them children. Now this, it's just, oh my God, it's flipping. It's maddening. It's absolutely maddening. Oh my God. Linda says they have until Friday to get out and the staff has until the end of June to leave. Where are children going to get out to? Oh my God, I am sickened. I am absolutely sickened to my core. They're children. I really could start crying right now. Do you know how these kids feel? They've already been, obviously, if they're out in the streets, their home life was already horrendous. And now this. So the Orange Menace wants to accept planes, but he wants to kick children to the curb. so sickened. I hope that the Microsoft dude, he does a lot of work like this. I hope he picks this up. Isn't the Microsoft guy? He does a lot of work like this. Let's ask this. Clear. Spirit. Will some rich citizen, will they save Job Corps? Oh my God, it's saying yes. Clear. Spirit. Will a rich citizen save Job Corps this week? It's saying yes. Clear. Spirit. Is it the Microsoft guy who owns Microsoft? Oh my God. You know, I'm going to write this down. It said yes for all that. I want to look that up. I wonder if, because I thought I heard him saying, the guy who owns Microsoft, Bill Gates. Yeah. You know, let me ask that again, because I remember hearing Bill Gates talk about something, and maybe it was this Job Corps. Because why would that come to me like that? Clear. Spirit. Will Bill Gates save Job Corps? Yes. It's a big yes, you guys. Oh my God, that makes me feel so much better. I'm also going to check that up because I heard him talking about something that he was going to save, that the Orange Menace was trying to get rid of, and maybe it was Job Corps. I'm not sure. I'm going to look that up. Okay, Olivia said, no, nothing. My grandson came home with nothing. No diploma, no certificate. Oh my God. Christina says, Trumpenstein needs to go now and get him out. And the monster kids are just as gross and heartless as their orange moron father. Preach. This is horrific. Linda said, most of the kids are already homeless from Job Corps. Why are they already homeless from Job Corps? Because Job Corps doesn't have the money to take more kids in? Is that what you're saying? Oh my God. That is horrendous. Olivia says, no, they have closed the one in Bronx Friday. My grandson was there. Oh my God. And Manwich 60 says, yet the Pentagon has $1 trillion budget. It would be a very small percentage just to give money to Job Corps for children. Okay. Linda says, I'm surprised at Oprah. Just disgusting. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I don't know what. I'd like to hear. There's no reason. No reason will be acceptable. But I want to know why. Why did she do that? Okay, Leave Me Alone has a question. Clear. Spirit. Will the GOP ever acknowledge Trump's mental decline? It is just shaking like crazy. Okay, here's another question from Leave Me Alone. Spirit, will the GOP do something to get him out? Nope. No. They'll do nothing to get him out, but his mental decline is just shaking. So that's in flux. Okay. Ann Smith, welcome in. Amelia, welcome in. Graven. Oh, Gray Raven, welcome in. One of my fabulous moderators. Exactly, Gray Raven. Gray Raven says they have the money. They just don't feel the need to spend it on American programs. Would rather spend it on themselves. Bingo. Oh, I know, Amelia. I'm going to do a reading on Garcia tomorrow. I try to do a reading once a week on him because I want his name to stay out there. Leave me alone. I've never been a fan of Oprah either. There was a situation with her where, no, I haven't been a fan of her either. Clear. Spirit. Is Kilmer, okay, clear. Spirit, is Garcia okay? It's a small yes. Clear. Is Garcia coming home soon? Okay, it's saying yes. Clear. Are the others coming home soon also? Okay, it's saying yes. We haven't heard anything about this for a while with Garcia. And he was told by the federal judge and the Supreme Court that he has to bring him back. Oh my God, it's just maddening. Okay, Christina says, will Bezo marry Lauren, his plastic fiance? Because I think he wants her to sign a prenup. Will she sign? Okay. Clear. Spirit. Will Bezo marry Lauren, his plastic fiance? That's in flux. Okay, let me ask this. Clear. Spirit. Will she sign the prenup? See, that's in flux too. And that's probably why it's in flux, because she don't want to sign the prenup. Whew. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Linda says it's sad. I wish I was a millionaire to help them. Some of the kids graduated this past weekend. Oh my God. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, oh, I know. This tragedy in Boulder, Colorado was a trip. This dude, this is what they didn't say, they said that he was catching people on fire and he had one in each hand. So these must be like fire guns of some sort. It's disgustingly horrible. Okay, Cannabis Queen has a question. Clear. Spirit. Was the tragedy in Boulder, Colorado domestic terrorism? It's saying yes. Let's ask this. Spirit, was it MAGA? Yep. As soon as I heard about it, it's MAGA. It's saying yes. Okay. Linda has this question. Spirit, will Muskrat interfere with any more elections this year? No. I have a question. Clear. Spirit, does Muskrat want to interfere in any more U.S. elections? Look at that. No. Look, it's a big no. I think he's pissed. He feels slighted. So he's like, I'm not helping you anymore. Okay. Oh, we got about 5 minutes, you guys. Let me just answer a couple more questions. Welcome in, Raymond. Welcome in, Hugger Greeter. Raymond, your question is, are we headed towards Ragnarok? What is that? What do you say it again? I'm not sure. Yep, Susie Cat, it does fly when we're having fun. Okay, Christina says, because his first marriage, he cheated with Lauren and had to pay his first wife $165 billion. And the first wife is a real lady. She donates her money to several charities. Geez, why'd she ever get with the muskrat in the first place? Christina says he probably might have learned his lesson. Trumpenstein used him, and Muskrats lost it all. Exactly. Okay, Gray Raven says, Ragnarok in Norse apocalypse prophecy, end of days. Okay. All right, I'm still confused. Okay, so are we headed towards the end of days? Clear. Spirit, are we headed to the end of days? No. It's a big no. Thank God. Okay, let me just go back up here, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Okay, let me ask a couple more questions. Okay, here's the last question we're going to ask for today. Clear. This is from Linda. Clear. Spirit. Will Christy Nome resign from her position? No. She needs to. I'll tell you that. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. This is what we're giving away. So, we have journals. So, this is my artwork, and this is the Empress. So you can either choose the Empress, you could choose the red native warrior, or you can choose the blue native warrior. Oh, and also, is Christia Franklin in here? Cannabis, Quiet Breezy. Have you seen Christia Franklin? I need to get her address, and I wanted to make that announcement at the beginning. Okay, so for the giveaway, let me tell you the rules real quick. There's only 3 rules. Where are they? Okay, here we go. You're going to put Kamala in the chat, okay? But put it only once, and don't do it yet. You're going to put Kamala in the chat only one time. If you're from out of the US, I'll put $12 in your PayPal account. That's the most I pay for shipping. And then we have a email, and it's HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. It's in the description. So I'll need you to message me and give me your real name and your YouTube name and your address. Okay. All right. So let me put Kamala in the thing. You know what? We're going to do one more. Now, this isn't a journal. I'll make it into a journal. Okay. This is just like an 8.5 by 11 print. But also, we'll call her Peacock Girl, okay? Because that's a peacock on her head. So you can choose this one too, okay? All right, let me put Kamala in the Oh, Bridget Ray, you had a question? I didn't see your question. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, Bridget Ray, I didn't see your question. Let me do the giveaway, and then when we're done with the giveaway, you can ask me your question, okay? All right, let me put this in real quick. Or I'm gonna put the word go in, and then you guys put Kamala, okay? Just a second. All right, go. And if I see Dearly Not, Bridget Ray, and Hugger, you guys put it in again. Those three, just those three. Put it in again because you guys put it in before I said go. So, Dear Not, Bridget Ray, and Hugger, you guys put it in again. So it's under the go, okay? Dominic says, looks like white baby heads behind you. No, see, that's yarn. See? This is my craft room. I do crafts, I knit, I do art. I'm obsessed with all of that. And now I'm obsessed with reading cards. But yeah, that's yarn. And that's nowhere near all my yarn. Okay. All right, so I'm just looking at things that are popping up on my iPad here. Okay, I think we've slowed down now. Everybody got it in? I'm going to count from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, Manwich, 60, crafting. Crafting keeps me going too. Okay, I push stop. All right, so now let me go ahead and go from where I said go. Okay. Okay, so we got Timesy Dixon. Timesy Deloach Dixon. I'm going to say Timesy Dixon. Congratulations. So Timesy Dixon. Let me write your name down real quick. Timesy Dixon. Okay. Let me know, which one do you want? Which journal do you want me to send you? And yeah, Timesy, what journal do you want? Do you want me to send you? We'll call this one, this will be turned into a journal. This is just an 8.5 by 11 print, but this will be turned into a journal. So see, it's a peacock on her head. So do you want the peacock girl? Do you want the blue warrior? Oh, shoot. Do you want the red warrior? Or do you want the Empress journal? So let me know which journal you want. Okay, I'm just waiting for Timesy to let me know which one she wants. Thank you, Hugger. Thank you. Oh, Olivia, you make queen size throw blankets? How cool. It takes you 6 weeks to crochet it. Yeah, I knit. You crochet? That's cool. I wish I could crochet. I actually like crochet patterns even way better. Like, I would love to make a granny square cardigan. But I've tried crocheting. I just can't do it. Okay, the red warrior. Okay, so this one here, the red warrior, I got it, okay? So, when we get off of here, email me. The email is HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. It's in the description. Email me, give me your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? All right, congratulations. And that is it. Was there somebody who had a question for me? Oh, good, you're excited? Awesome. Congratulations, sweetie. All right, you guys. Thank you, Cannabis Queen. Okay, Christina Franklin is still here. Okay, Christina Franklin. I think that's in here. Yeah, okay, Christina Franklin, if you're still here, I need to get your address. I don't have it. I don't know if you sent it already or not, but I need to get your address. You won last week. So Christina, HerballyHipTarot at yahoo.com. It's in the description. I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? Okay, Bridget said, will the retired military general succeed with the Supreme Court to have Trump immunity taken away? All right, let me ask real quick and then we'll go. Okay, guys? Clear. Spirit. Will the retired military generals succeed with the Supreme Court to have Trump immunity taken away? It says yes, and I've gotten yes, that immunity is going to be taken away. Thank God. Okay, you guys, that is it for tonight, all right? Love, peace, and happiness. You guys, thank you so much to my moderators. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Manwich. Love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for me. Thank you for showing up for each other, okay? I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Love, peace, and happiness. Bye, guys.